everybody and welcome back. In today's video I have a pleasure to present you fragrances that are inspired by one of the most beautiful northern countries, Sweden. And all these fragrances are from the Swedish independent niche perfume house that is called SVENSK PARFYMS. And SVENSK PARFYMS was founded by perfumer Henrik Lostrois, who is also the nose behind all fragrances of this line. So I have all fragrances of SVENSK PARFYMS in this amazing cute little box, and I have samples of all of them, but I really like the format of samples. I really like these amazing generous bottles, and I wish that more brands had samples in these bottles, because I really like how they look, and I also really like the spray because the distribution of the fragrance is amazing. So that's been said, all fragrances are inspired by Sweden, its culture, its traditions, people, cities, history, and so on. And I'm in love with Scandinavia in general. I really wish I could speak Swedish or Finnish, and I really like people from Scandinavia because I really like their culture, their behavior. They're just really cool. So that's why I was extremely excited to get my nose onto the fragrances of this line, and I cannot wait to share with you my thoughts on them. So if you are intrigued, then please keep on watching. So guys, let's start with probably my most favorite one of this brand, that is called Vilkin. And Virke means timber in Swedish. By the way, I don't know if my pronunciation is wrong, so if it is wrong, then please let me know in the comments down below. So why do I like this fragrance the most out of all? It's probably because it is extremely effortless perfume. It is one of the most effortless fragrances that I have ever tried, and it was inspired by the process of picking and eating raspberries in the forest. And even though it has a very prominent berry or raspberry scent, it is not only about berries. This perfume is extremely versatile and is also very elegant, and that's why I think it is very successful, because it is very easy to wear. That is one of those fragrances that you can carry with you everywhere, and it is just perfect for any occasion. You can wear it to work because it is so elegant, but you can also wear it to when you're going out, when you're going for a walk, because it is pretty fresh as well. And it has amazing performance, so it kind of like projects, but it is not too overwhelming, but it is still noticeable, if that makes any sense to you guys. And I also really like that it is definitely an all year round fragrance. And what I mean by that is the weather doesn't play any role with this perfume, because in the summer it just evokes those, like vacation feelings, because it smells of berries, and berries grow in the summer. That time just reminds us of berries, of eating them, of like consuming them. And at the same time, when it is cold and rainy outside in the winter, I like that this fragrance doesn't turn soapy as a lot of other fresh fragrances do. So that's where I think this is a very universal perfume. It is unisex. It will be amazing on both men and women. It is extremely easy to wear, so that's why it is my #1, and I highly recommend you to check this one out. So let's move on to the second fragrance, that is called like this, Stila. And this is an interpretation of early summer morning, and it definitely has a scent of that cold mornings that we can experience sometimes. Only those people who wake up really early in the morning. I'm just kidding. It smells refreshing and cool because of really strong eucalyptus note that is very intense in the opening, but with the time it settles down and really authentic note of lavender comes through, and notes of cedar wood, juniper wood. They just bring some woody elements to this perfume. So as you can see, it is a calming, refreshing fragrance, and I think that the perfect time to wear Stila is definitely morning, because it refreshes you. but you can also wear it in the evening when you want to de-stress and calm down. And especially if you're looking for a fragrance with a very authentic lavender note, I highly recommend you Stila. This one is unisex, and as I've said, the perfect time to wear it is early morning or late evening, and I just absolutely love it because it has that really relaxing, calming effect. So guys, the next fragrance is called Prakt, like this. And Prakt means magnificence in Swedish, and this is a composition that has a very fresh and green scent, and it features the note of blackcurrant leaf and blackcurrant berries. And those two notes, they are the most intense and noticeable to me, but at the same time they also feature other berry notes, and I think that there is a hint of musk as well. So Prakt reminds me of fresh morning in the spring, maybe when it is a little bit rainy outside. So it just reminds me of rain in general, because it has that fresh, almost watery touch to it. It is not an aquatic perfume, it is pretty clean, but at the same time there are some green elements, and fragrances like this remind me of spring, and I think that this is a very versatile perfume as well. You can wear it to any occasion, but this is not an all year round fragrance like my favorite one, Vilkin. Vilkin you can really wear in the summer, in the winter, doesn't matter, but this one is more a spring to summertime fragrance. So the next one is called Saddle or Saddle. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce them. So this one is a tribute to Swedish design and craftsmanship. And I need to be honest with you, as I tried out this fragrance for the first time, I didn't like it, but as I gave it another try, I discovered new elements in it. So for the first time, as I tried it out, it was too leathery for me. It has really intense leathery scent, and I didn't like it. It was too much for me. But the second time, as I tried it out, it was much more interesting. So I will try to describe you the development of this fragrance. It starts with intense leathery note, and that leather, in the opening, it is a little bit medical, so very clean. But there is a well-hidden, sweet, kind of like gourmandish accord. It is really well hidden. And it comes from sweet vanilla and butterscotch. And even though I've said that this is a clean fragrance, it is dirty at the same time. It is crazy. I know it is a little bit confusing how I describe it, but this is how I feel about it. So I think that this is a perfect fragrance for winter nights, and I think that women will really enjoy it. But to me it is a little bit too masculine. That's why I recommend it to women, but I definitely recommend it to men, because I think on men it will be magnificent and really alluring. So guys, the next fragrance that we are gonna talk about is called N. And N is a tribute to Swedish juniper, and oh my god, this is definitely all about juniper. I need to say that I'm a fan of juniper or juniper, let me know how you pronounce it. And it has that deep herbal, woody scent that juniper has as well, but juniper has also piney element to it, and this one has as well a piney element. So this smells very authentic of juniper because it features juniper berries, juniper wood. It has also oak moss and black pepper and tobacco. So this perfume, it has pretty strong character, but even though it is pretty intense scent, it is not sharp or unpleasant or overwhelming. And I think that all the lovers of woody, piney, really deep and rich fragrances will love N, and I really love it as well. It is just very authentic, it reminds me of a juniper forest, of a juniper tree, and I love that scent so much. Alright guys, the last but not least fragrance that we're gonna talk about is called Skymning. And Skymning represents beautiful sunset sky. And if I should describe this fragrance with one word, that would be probably colorful. This perfume is sweet and floral, and flower that it features is violet, and violet has really complex olfactive profile. It is powdery, it is sweet, it is floral, and so is this Ferns. I think that it is a perfect fragrance for summer, and to my taste it is feminine, so I can imagine people who will find this perfume unisex, but to me it is a little bit more feminine than unisex, and I think that you can wear it everywhere as well. It is elegant, it is versatile, so occasions like work or school will be perfect for it, and yeah, I think that it is also very appealing perfume and people will like it. So guys, to conclude this video, I really want to tell you that all fragrances of SVENSK perfumes have very natural scent to them. They smell very authentic, if I haven't mentioned that previously. So I highly recommend you to check out the official website. The link is down below. Order yourself a sample kit, because you can see the samples are pretty generous, and just enjoy them. They're a little bit different from what we are used to, but they are beautiful, and especially if you like specific notes like black currant, leather, or the note of juniper, you will really like these fragrances. So definitely give them a try and let me know how you like them. If you are familiar with them, leave me a comment down below. So if this video was helpful for you, then please give me a thumbs up so I know that you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see each other in my next one really soon. Bye!